After not getting any sleep, it's amazing. I'm alive!
Now I'm even more screwed.
Why?
Because I had to completely skip one.
Why'd you have to skip one?
Because I couldn't even, it would not reach to any of these lights over here.
Forza King, Loftus Family Farms. Loftus Family Farms. Awesome, dude. KJ's over there pulling his eyeballs out because he's trying to wire 26 lights into the front lip of his Super Duty. Why, I don't know. Hi, Forza King. Welcome back. Glad to see you back.
I'm not trying, I am.
You are? You are wiring them or pulling your eyeballs out?
I'm wiring.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. You want these bins? Because I'm not going to use them. There's 15 of them. Huh?
I'm not going to use them either.
I don't know what we would use them for. I mean, yeah, I get that, but what a pain, huh? What's going on, everybody? Got 3 watchers already, 7:36 here on election evening. I couldn't bear to watch the TV anymore, so I came over here and started messing with the wall control, trying to get it more and more organized out. We are just about there. Is it the new model of Super Duty? No, mine is a 2023, and I will be working on it soon. Shh, don't tell H&K. KJ's is a 2021 first gen Super Duty. First gen Super Duty.
Second gen bumper Super Duty.
He's got a 03 to 06 front end plastered on it.
04 to 06.
04 to 06.
It's actually 04 to 07.
See him over there? The hood's up. We thought we were going to have to pull the motor out of that goofy thing. But thankfully, we did a little more investigation and found out that one of the transmission Dumafloggies has a hole in it. Cooler hose for the transmission. This is, we had completely rebuilt this truck from the frame up. I don't know how many videos of that there are, but there's a lot of them. Remember, I said that this thing has, oh my goodness, he's all proud of himself. This thing has a hole in the transmission cooler lines. Those of you who know. That's a standard transmission, yet it has cooler lines. ZF6 is the only transmission that we know of that has cooler lines. And KJ said, ooh, let's just do away with them.
No, the guy asked if I wanted to do away with them.
Apparently there is a kit that you can do away with them, but I told KJ that when he hooks that 30-foot gooseneck to the back of this truck, that, ooh, there's one left, Kenny. That went, oh, okay. Who organized it all?
I can't reorganize it when you spill it.
I don't know. Maybe he's wrapped up in the election news like everybody else is tonight. I figured Sean O'Shea. Is this fully charged now? It sure enough is. That is sweet. Well, I mean, how many connectors do you have? Dear Lord.
There's 46 right now.
7.3 Power Stroke ZF6. He ordered brand new cooler hoses for it. They should be in tomorrow. I got to go pick them up.
$74.
I thought that you couldn't buy them from the factory anymore, but apparently you can.
No, every single person I ask
Well, every forum that I read looking for them said that they weren't available. KJ has had this truck for 4 years. 4 years? I can remember the day we went and got it. There's a video about it. You guys are probably tired of hearing me say that. But yeah, he's had this truck a while. When he first bought it, it was setting up on 8 inches of lift. And it had a set of 22s on it when that kid had it. 24s. But this is the Joe Shit, the Ragman set of wheels that he puts on it whenever he doesn't have a nice set for it. They're good tires. Well, they're not good tires. They're Centennial MTs. Dirt Commander. But they're cheap.
Soon to have a second.
He wants to super single this thing. It is definitely expensive, bro. All diesels are expensive. Almost as expensive as this stupid thing behind me. Actually, he's probably got way more money in this truck than I have in mine. We had the transmission out of this thing 6 times? 7 times?
Yeah, I remember having to do
7 times. The guy that he had rebuilt it was struggling. He was riding the struggle bus, and he couldn't get it right. But finally, he changed the entire housing and got it right. It was buzzing in gear, jumping out of gear. It was doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And that was the main reason we took it into him, because it was buzzing into 4th gear or 3rd gear? 4th, I think.
no, I think it was 3rd.
It was one of them. And now he's wiring all these things up. I can't wait to see how
Right there.
Humpty Dummy says it must feel like you own the world riding that beast.
Yeah, it's cool.
Does it feel like you own the world?
Yeah, when it runs.
When it runs, right. Right now we've always had this problem. It cuts out at speed. So you'd be cruising down the road and it just dies completely and then comes right back to life. We watched.
Hesitates.
Yeah, it's a skip. Let's call it a skip.
No, it's a hesitation.
It's a skip. A hesitation is under acceleration.
It is under acceleration.
All right, it's a hesitation. It's a skip.
It's a hesitation.
And what's happening is it loses injection pressure, but
It's like a turbo lag, but it's not a turbo.
it's got a brand new H-pop on it. We haven't put injectors in it yet. It's had new under valve cover harnesses, glow plugs, the whole 9 yards whenever we had it apart the first time. And it still continues to give us a little bit of problems. KJ has put 35,000 miles on this thing since you owned it? And that's 35 since we rebuilt it. 35,000 since we rebuilt it from the frame up. He is not afraid. Yeah, I hear you. He is not afraid to throw a 30-foot gooseneck on the back of this thing and head west or south. It's his tow pig. It's what he does all the heavy work with. I think.
17 round bales.
Yeah, he just had 17 round bales on it.
It's been through one clutch and it needs another one.
One clutch. It needs another one.
Well, it didn't need the clutch that we took out of it. It was just.
It
Took it out because.
It was so aggressive that it was hard to drive.
Yeah.
It actually it chattered real bad because it was both sides were what's the word I'm looking for? Organic or metallic, whichever side makes it aggressive. They were both that way. So as you can see, he's putting a bunch of gingerbread on it. Like I said, I can't wait to see what this looks like, how he's going to tie all this stuff up under the bumper. He has no idea, he says.
Well, the passenger side doesn't look too terrible. I tied all that up under there.
Insane.
Turn the lights on and go show him what that's supposed to be.
Insane.
I still have to do the driver's side. Driver's side rocker.
Kids these days, man. These chicken lights. 26 lights in the front of it. He's probably going to go to jail for it. Or at least get pulled over whenever he puts his big wide super singles back on it. This truck did have a, it had a show quality paint job on it, but over the years of using it, it's starting to chip off in a lot of places because I laid the paint on it. What'd you say?
Because we use our trucks.
Yeah. This is no pavement princess.
So the guys that I were coming with, they have lights in here too, but my bumper doesn't have that.
Your bumper doesn't have that. Lefty, laugh out loud. Truck looks sharp. Those lights are gonna be sick. I would just get an LED light bar. It's got one of them too. Loftus, right there in the middle. See it?
Yeah.
Okay, watch, KJ will turn it on for you. The Ford lights up in the middle. It's got the LED light bar. All the chicken lights across the bottom. The chicken lights right now are being powered, and if you guys didn't know you can do this, see the 18 volt battery over there?
Yeah, so they're a little brighter than
You're-
they're actually gonna be.
You're really, he's got, of course, the rock lights on it.
Go show the other side.
You go show and tell them all about it.
You
You can't turn it sideways.
Oh.
Remember, it's a vertical line.
Here's more chicken lights. I can't remember how many rock lights are on it. There's here. I mean, 2 in each, 3 under the cab. There's 6.
So the kid definitely likes his lights. There is no doubt about that. And he's a white light guy. He doesn't like any other color. All of his trucks have white lights on them everywhere. Like you can see here, the clear lights on the, those used to be clear. They're kind of yellowed now. That's, believe it or not. No, it does have a 6-liter front end on it, but it's a 7.3. He prefers this front end over the 7.3
Turn the key on so they can see the mirror light.
front end. You mean the one that's broke right there? How did you break that?
The dogs are weird.
He hit a deer and messed this door up. He's been begging me to fix it for years. Everybody that's in front of him.
Hates it.
Yo, what's up, brother?
Hates it.
Everybody that gets in front of him with the headlights that he has absolutely despises the headlights that are in it. Hell yeah, man, all those lights together, that's awesome. I told him he's gonna have to get another alternator just to power the damn things.
What'd you say?
That you're gonna have to get another alternator just to power all your lights. Smash that like button, guys. Make sure you go ahead and give us a subscription there if you guys like what we're into. I have now just about completed the move. This is my side of the shop. We'll go over there and check all that out here in a little bit. But as you can see, I've been busy. This is KJ's side over here. That's how he tracks them deer with them damn lights. Actually, the deer this year, secondary alternator would be a good move. It sure would. Yeah, KJ's a deer slayer. But
One with this and one with Pam.
for me, the deer haven't been, I mean, we have way more deer around here than we absolutely need, but they haven't been terrible. I've been able to avoid hitting one, thankfully.
Knock on some wood, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And then, but now that we're coming into the rut, I'm sure that there'll be,
I saw a giant buck just laying in the field around doe today on the way home.
yeah,
And he just was just chilling.
that's his harem, man. That's his ladies. That's what we're coming into here. Hogs, deer, white-tailed deer. White-tailed deer. We're in southwestern Pennsylvania. KJ's a blue guy, but he didn't vote blue, I can tell you that. This is the way the family voted. Get it? We like blue because it's Ford blue. We're Ford guys, obviously. Usually we have a bullnose or 2 or 3 in here. Right now we've only got one. It's my Bronco, which we're going to be getting started on here again real soon. Now that I just about got the move done, I still have to clean my garage. Still have to clean my shop up. I talked to a guy today about putting door openers on, and no, I actually talked to him today, and he told me that, yo, it's me. Hey, what's up, Taco? How you been, brother? Been a while. We've had quite a few lives without you. We missed you. Now that you're back, welcome back. Update on the channel, if you guys really want to know. We are 121, good deal, man. We're 121 watch hours away from being monetized. And last I checked, we were 51 subs away from being, having 3,000 subs.
Who's the thing were you watching today?
What's that,
I
bud?
was leaving subscriber count.
Oh, that was IQ. What's monetized? So, Taco, the channel, Mongo's Garage. Good morning, Harris. Hey, he said good morning. Give me a rose. Being monetized on YouTube is where YouTube will start to pay us for the content that we post on the channel. I have over 1,000 videos on the channel right now. And what will happen is as you guys watch those videos, they put in ads. And you have to meet certain criteria in order to become monetized. And we are almost there. It's been a 10-year battle. I was actually monetized early on whenever there wasn't monetization requirements. However, they changed everything up and did some requirements for us. And I am just about to meet those again and hopefully can start making some money off of providing content for you guys. We're pretty sure that long form content is dead, but we're not going to get away from it. Had to switch accounts to subscribe twice. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Deli, Harris, I'm going to apologize now, brother. I have no idea what you're saying. Well, it depends, Taco, on how much, there's a lot of things that play into it. First of all is CPM, how much the advertisements are going to be worth in the videos, how much they get paid. And then I make 50% of whatever YouTube makes. Well, not 50%. They get a little bit more than I do. It's like 47. But if we start doing well, like where I'm at right now, I'm probably going to end up making about $200 a month as soon as we get monetized. And then from there, we will, as the channel continues to grow, obviously that goes up. Now you've got guys like, that's why all these big YouTubers are what they are. Like, I don't know. The Cletus, I'm sure that they're making quite a bit of money off of YouTube. Guys like Heavy D, the Diesel brothers, they left Discovery entirely and now are just doing everything on YouTube. Guys like, I don't know, maybe you watch some of the local guys or the guys that we watch, like Diesel Creek. He's making a bunch of money. Goon Squad. This will be a long night, Pavlo Seaman. No, absolutely, because I can't watch the. How long does? I've been doing it for 10 years, Taco. But that's not to say that you couldn't jump on here, make a viral video, and go viral right away, and just take over. My stuff has been slow growing, but that's what they say. I thought you were monetized. It already shows money symbol in the corner. So I am monetized. So there's two different sets of monetization, right? There's the supers or fan funding side of it, and that's what I am right now. So fan funding, it's a much lower threshold that you need to meet. However, full monetization, where I start to make money from the ads that YouTube places on my content, isn't until 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. I've had 1,000 subscribers for over 2 years now. And we're just creeping up on that 4,000 hours of watch time. And the vertical lives have absolutely been key in us getting to that point, and that's why I continue to do these and talk to you guys and answer your questions. Now have personal lessons how to make money. There you go. And you can. I've done everything that I've done so far on this platform has been with an iPhone. From day one, I have used nothing but an iPhone. Right now I have I don't know, what is this thing? A 13, 16 Pro? That's what I'm on right now.
Maybe it's a 15.
Whichever it is. And I'm using the front-facing camera. If I turn it around, you can see the rest of the shop. This is the rear-facing camera, or the good camera on it. I've watched Goon Squad since 2000. They have grown at a crazy rate. They absolutely have, Liam. And actually, we're Goon Squad watchers as well. We have been for a long time. Someone is commenting. That's how we grow. You guys comment what is in your fridge. Sprite. Twinkies. Some, I don't know, what is that stuff at Harley drinks? And then there's a fifth of Apple Crown down there in the bottom with a little bit left. There's a Mountain Dew in there too.
Sprite.
Sprite.
Yeah, I see the Mountain Dews.
I see the Mountain Dews. Nice fridge. It's a hand-me-down. Seth actually gave us that fridge. Every once in a while, you'll hear us.
Dropped it in his driveway.
Yeah, every once in a while it'll start dunk, 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 dunk. You would beat on it. Was that a Creed ringtone? No, it was a TikTok. Although we do like Creed. What's in your fridge? When I looked at the monetization statistics, the channel where children unwrap toys earns the most in the U.S. anyway. Nice fridge. Yeah, it's crazy what you can do to make money on YouTube. But anywhere really right now, and what YouTube is trying to do is to become a whole lot, or not become like TikTok, but follow the TikTok model. And that's where this vertical live orientation comes from. Obviously, TikTok has been doing this for a while, and I have seen some crazy stuff on the TikTok lives where people get all dressed up in characters and do SMR or ASMR and do some wild stuff. But YouTube is soon to follow. And in that regard, how you make money is the watchers will give you, the freezer should be full of ran over deer. No, well, maybe we could get some hamburger out of them deer that KJ finish off. No?
Not the ones.
Yeah, they
were destroyed by the front axles.
Front axles. So, so what YouTube is going to be doing is they're going to be releasing Jewels soon. And that's going to be a platform that you guys, the watchers, will be able to put jewels and likes and things on the video itself, which will go directly into my...
YouTube and TikTok?
No. YouTube is Google, bro. Can you do horizontal? I heard if you start the stream that way, yeah. If you start vertical, you can't go horizontal, and vice versa. If you go vertical, you can't go horizontal. I got invited to the vertical platform through doing shorts every day. I was trying to grow the channel, and I thought I would be able to do it with shorts, and it helped. It definitely shorts are definitely how you get subscribers. So I was doing that for a long time. I was almost up to 100 days consecutively with the shorts, and then what that did was it triggered something within the YouTube algorithm, and they invited me to the vertical live boot camp, which I signed up for, and that's really where this is all started and where it comes from and why I jumped on that. But if you guys, right now, one too many. There's two. There's two more on the floor too.
When I did the first ones.
If you guys continue to come back to these, what's really nice, it's really easy, and that is it. The vertical live is fed to the short shelf. So the vertical lives are much easier to find than the horizontal lives, and that's why I think they do so much better. My very best video thus far, one night KJ and I were tearing apart a parts truck in here, and I think we hit somewhere near 48,000 views that night as we tore that truck apart. Granted, right now we haven't been doing
8,000 people watching
in one night.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I think the most congruent that night was 200 or 230.
I think we had like 243 at one
Well,
point.
240, somewhere in that range. But yeah, that's why the vertical live seems to be, it definitely pushes out to more people because it's on that vertical, the short shelf. Never sub to anyone until live streams. I believe that will bring the subs. No, absolutely. The live streams 100% kill the subs. We were tearing apart what was that we were tearing apart?
94?
90, oh, that rotten one. A 94 OBS Ford F-150 for parts that we needed for a lift kit. And all those parts are now up on top of that shelf. I'm not going to be able to get to them.
Did you see what
But that's where they're all at. They're all for Larry. You guys will get to see that shortly.
I didn't send you that today.
What's that, bub?
$200 for everything that I need for the lift.
For what lift?
For everything extra.
Oh, from Rough Country.
Yeah, I called him today and I was like, what's the chances you guys sell?
Individual parts. And that's the Pittman arm and everything?
Yeah, that's not a shock though, so I still have to find the front shock.
Yeah, well, those are a lot of lights, Liam says. 26. 26? No. Yeah, 26 on the front bumper alone.
I think, yeah.
13 on either side. The kid likes his lights. Smash that like button, guys. I am going to start making YouTube shorts every day. What do you think? What do you think that will do? I think, and actually, okay, so you guys have heard me build up Garnett Tools a lot, right? Jaron Galmore. I actually work with Jaron. He's one of the technicians at H&K Equipment. I'm one of the service managers there. Jaron and I have worked together for a long time. I actually was a part of the process of hiring him at our previous employer. But Jaron is a great dude. He's a man's man, and he is into tools, which you can tell we're into tools as well. So Jaron and I, the reason I bring that up is Jaron and I were just talking today that I am going 2001 49ers fan. If you're talking about the Superduty, if you're talking about the Bronco sitting beside me, it's an 85. So we were talking about starting another channel. I do have another channel. It's called Mongo Unleashed, but there is kind of like this. It's talking head stuff. It's just me. I really only have. You're welcome, sir. Any other questions? Absolutely, feel free to ask, man. You guys, San Fran won last night, right? Yeah. You guys had a hell of a game last night, from what I understand. I was out here. Actually, I wasn't even out here. I had to go to I had to go do a sleep study, so I didn't get to watch it. But congrats on the win.
We had a very scary night.
KJ took Clifford out last night after replacing the rear seal, the pinion seal in the rear end, and
since I bought this.
yeah, it's leaked since he's owned the truck. So he finally got it taken care of. But he took it out for a test drive. Now I have a 2007 F350 diesel turbo. Where are you guys at? Bobby Lee, we are in. Just wanted to ask. Though it was, yeah, it has the newer front end on it, which is a telltale trace of a Kenny Rush truck. But it has, yeah, it has the. This is what it has. KJ's pointing out the leaf springs in the front end. Been a good truck to him. Yeah, he updates the front ends on them. We are in southwestern Pennsylvania, Bobby Lee, just below Pittsburgh. So I was telling you the story of possibly starting another channel. Now that the vertical lives are doing so well, I'm thinking about the Mongo's Garage, the main channel, being just long form content, because this is essentially where all that long form content is living currently, and moving over to another channel, maybe calling it Mongo's Garage Live. To where we do all lives. That way we can still, the other thing I'm looking for is once I get this thing monetized, the very first thing I want to do is actually put somebody on the payroll that will video for us, and then I can, through the lives. I don't get me wrong. I don't mind doing all the camera work for the lives, or all the camera work to this point has been pretty much me and whoever standing around here. Harley has done a gang of camera work for us. George has done some for us. My wife, KJ, yeah, everybody's really had a part in it. I do all the editing. Chevy 5-Speed, welcome back, brother. Sorry we got off right away last night when you joined, but we're here now, sir. Great to see you guys back. And again, I'm going to tell you guys once more, thanks for continuing to come back to these lives. And I am, I see your names and I see everybody coming back. We greatly appreciate it. I figured us in the garage tonight kibitzing about this stuff was better than what's going on TV. Although what's going on TV is very important, don't get me wrong. It is the future of our nation, but I am so over it at this point. And I cast my ballot earlier today, and there's nothing I can do at this point. It's in God's hands.
All she wrote, bro.
You've been coming back every day, Loftus. I think you've been here for every single one of them. Same here. Yep, absolutely, Chevy. It's in God's hands. What else have you done to this thing? Of course, it has the newer mirrors on it. Those are not period correct mirrors.
6.4 rear bumper, 6.4 tailgate.
It's got it's got the newer tailgate and bumper on the rear of it. The interior is still all original Lariat. It's got tan leather interior in it. But other than that, ZF5. So this truck was ZF6. Good thing you're here to keep me straight. Chevy 5-Speed says that's a lot of lights. Yeah, we just had the lights off in here and showed everybody.
Oh, just wait, because I have one more wire.
He has one more wire, and we're going to get to see it again, so don't go anywhere.
And I get to clean it all up.
And then he's got to figure out a way to hide them all, or his future father-in-law and his current dad, are going to give him a hard time about them all hanging down there in front.
Yeah.
I can't believe you bought me a pair of pliers with green handles.
Well, that's what all you had.
I thought you said Cornwall guy was coming tonight.
I don't really know where he is.
Everything rushed away here. Everything rushed away here. But this truck, tell us the story of this truck, KJ, can you? Do you remember it?
When I went to Missouri and then they brought it up here.
The whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, see, that's where you've got to start to elaborate these stories if we're going to be YouTubers.
I'm just a mechanic.
KJ's just a mechanic, junior mechanic over there. Well, you are.
26 lights in the front.
I love that hood prop, by the way. Are you gonna turn the lights on or not? Then you got to give us the sexy slow-mo walk by. 5-year-old trucks here have rust already. No, 100%. More lights than a Christmas tree. More lights than my Christmas tree. Wow. I'm gonna try and get some of the funk off of my. There, that's a little better. That's bright. Yeah, it's bright. You almost don't need headlights. I don't like the big gap in the middle.
I don't need it.
What are you gonna do? Orchestra. Or, nope, not orchestra. Let me look at this. Horchata. No, it didn't need to be deleted. It's a 7.3. No emissions on this bad boy. It has a 4-inch exhaust from the turbo back. No anything other than that. Can't be legal, can they? They look bright. Legality is a good question when it comes to this stuff. It's all in whether or not the cop that sees you is in a good mood that night, I think. It has more lights than all my trucks combined. Yes, there's no doubt about that. KJ likes his lights. But this truck came from KJ sending me. KJ's sending me Snapchats of it, and I'm sitting here in front of it. This truck was originally a Wisconsin truck. It started life
No, it's not.
Missouri. The same stuff. It's all the same place out there. Them flyover states. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I was thinking about the 6.7 with all this swapping talk. No, I hear you. We do have a 6.7 in the family that it's not. It's in KJ's in-law family that has been treated to that. But this truck was, what did you just say? Wisconsin, Minnesota. Missouri, that's it. Okay, so this truck came from Missouri, and it started life as a burnt orange Lariat. It had the ZF6 in it, 7.3, and it looked like it was in a wreck at some point.
Yes.
So once they had gotten it out of the wreck, it ended up with a rebuilt title because, and we can't understand why. How many trucks do y'all have combined? Too many. We'll talk about that in a second. Let me finish the story. So it was stolen. That's it. It was stolen. Somebody took it for a joyride and put it in a ditch, and then it ended up with a reconstructed title. And that's how KJ. So the kid that KJ bought it off of didn't tell him all this, but we ended up finding it all on the internet. And the internet's a wonderful thing for finding stuff like that.
I found it. Found it under.
Right. And then, so at one point, after it had the reconstructed title, someone had auto swapped it. They took the ZF6 out and put an automatic in it. Who would do that in his right mind? I'll never know. And then the guy that KJ bought it off of actually took the auto back out of it and put put a ZF6 back in it. Really hope he does nice wire truck. Yes, yeah, that's what he's doing now is getting them wires stuck up in there.
I think Jordan would be proud.
Yeah, that was Orchada.
Horchata.
Orchada. It's a new name, new to the live. 16 likes, 11 watchers right now. Guys, how you get that watcher number up, of course, is to either share this with all your buddies or start just flooding me with comments. But then I can't answer everybody's comment all at once. But you're sharing it, the likes, all that. That's the algorithm looks at all that for pushing this thing out to other people. So it was auto swapped, and then the guy that KJ bought it off of put the ZF6 back in it and painted it. He painted it a very similar color to what it is now, but it actually was the same color, but it was a very poor paint job. So we got it, and he had put 8 inches of lift on it, which for what KJ wanted to do.
He bought it with 8 inches.
Oh, it had 8 inches on it already with 24s. So what KJ's using the truck for, as far as all the towing and stuff, obviously 8 inches of lift isn't the way to go. So that all got taken off. The truck was taken clear down to the frame in my shop, cleaned everything, painted it, had the ZF6 fixed, put it in and out of the truck 7 times before the guy that we were getting it fixed by got it right. But eventually he got it right. We changed the front end over to this to the 6-liter front end. It's had 3 different grills in it at this point, 2 different front bumpers. No, 3 different front bumpers.
No.
Yes, the painted one. You had one in between, and now this one.
Oh no, there's been 4, 5.
4 or 5 front bumpers is what he's saying now.
The factory one I got it with. Then I put the steel with the black plastic on it. Then I found the other one we painted it. And now this one. Oh, and the big one.
And the one you sold.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody here will touch those ZF6 either. We got one guy now that, KJ just rebuilt a ZF5, the one that George blew up in Laney, but he's by no means going to be he's not claiming to be a ZF6 technician. But the guy that we found, actually, I think he did a good job. It's just the housing was bad. We've had no other problems with the transmission. It's just the housing, I think, was tweaked, and it was letting it, things weren't aligning in it correctly. and the housing, it was buzzing in and out of gear and jumping out of third. It started jumping out of third gear first, and then it's hard to tell. But at any rate, that's where it ended up. Broke the clutch fork once. Clutch fork actually broke right in half, which is a common problem with the ZF6 as well. My buddy's got one in his shop out of a 2002 5.4 truck. That's where our first foray into the ZF6 was a 5.4 in a... And the lights are out. Not anymore. You better turn the lights back on. Ooh, I have a light right here. I have the icon. Oh, that thing is bright. That's the icon light right there. The one I did the short about the other day. Jaron did a short about this. Did you? Well, actually, no. Jaron, did you guys see us? He's got a 79 F-150. He's supposed to put it in, but probably never happen. Those even the 5.4 ZF6 are worth money over here. They're to the right guys. They are. Yeah, the right guys. So, see that ratchet right there? That's an Icon 25-inch flex head ratchet that our buddy Garnett Tolles built.
The hood actually knows how to talk now.
I see that.
I don't know when it's on.
And Garnett actually had made a video on that, and we copied the video. But he's gone and made a short out of his video, and his short now has probably 35,000 hits of building that ratchet. So I'm probably going to follow suit and make a short out of our vertical live, because we did that with a vertical live for you guys. 79 F-150. He's supposed. So is he going to put the 5.4 and everything in that 79? 79. That's one thing that I'm surprised. KJ did start early off. He had started messing around with the dent sides, but they're just too doggone expensive. Right now, the best bang for your buck in the Ford truck world is these stupid things. And I think the Bullnose Ford is the best looking pickup truck that there ever was. And the fact that they are just a dime a dozen right now, but they are getting more expensive as we go. Every day the pricing goes up on them, but this is what we specialize in. Right now, back to Loftus's question from earlier, how many trucks do we own combined? So in the shop right now, we have Henry and BOV1, so that's 2. Just outside the shop, KJ's gonna make a bunch of noise over there. Just outside the shop is Larry, Pam, Clifford. That's 5 trucks. Out back is is the Buda Bronco, Old Smoky. Are we counting that Dakota still? 05 Dakota parts truck. 2023, we don't own it, but I daily drive a 2023 F250 that we call Joe. We have an 06 International 5-ton with a DT466E in it. That's 10. We have an F600 with a... Actually, it's got half of an engine in it right now. It's got the New Holland 6-cylinder in it. So that would be 11. Any more right now? And then my wife has a Ford Fusion and my daughter has a Ford Escape. Why are you taking the headlights out, bro?
So I can tie those lights into the parking lot.
KJ's taking a headlight out over there. So yeah, we have, apparently we have 11 trucks right now. KJ has 4 trucks on the road, a parts truck, and a truck for sale. Old Smoky is a 90, what is Old Smoky, 91? 89 F250, 6.9 IDI with the Bank Sidewinder kit on it. someone had tried to put an E40D in it and botched the job. Everything's in there to do the job, but it needs the controller and everything on it. KJ's plan was the ZF5 swap it, but he lost interest in it whenever he got Larry and Pam. Larry is an 86 regular cab 8-foot bed. Pam is an 86 super cab 8-foot bed. Pam already has a 6-inch rough country lift on it, and Larry 4. Man, it's amazing. Of course, it's so much information, so much stuff to keep straight. That's why we name everything, so we can try to keep it straight. And Pam has a 4-inch rough country lift on it. Larry will have a 6-inch rough country lift on it. 35, 12, 50, 15s, keeping it old school on those trucks. Unlike my truck, my Bronco here, which has a set of 20s on it. 37s though. My little 306 does not like those 37s. Everybody laughed at me when I decided I was going to use the 300, but I like my little 306. The humming half dozen. What do you got going on over here, Brusky? Looking for power. Yeah. Right there. There's a battery right there with a ground on it. It'd be nice if they put a beep in those like the whatchamacallits have. I love 300s. I do too, Ed.
Which is the orange one.
I think the 300 is the best engine Ford ever made.
Did I get turn the 4-ways on?
I gotta go turn the 4-ways on, guys. I don't know if I know how to. 4-ways are on. That's a lot of eggs. What scares me is how long they've been in here. Shut the truck off? I would, but I can't. How long have these eggs been in here? Tuesday. All right, enough on KJ's side of the shop. Let's go to my side. There's my door panels. Wow. Love them Lariat interiors. Yeah, and we recovered those seats when we rebuilt that truck. But I'm not very pleased with the quality of the rebuild kit that we used. These are my door panels for BOV1. They're going to get cleaned and painted black. I will definitely include you guys on that process so you can see how that works. I bought that, what's that paint called I bought?
Sem?
Huh?
I don't know what you bought.
I bought the stuff that everybody said to buy for interiors.
Sem?
SEM? S-E-M paint?
That's what Napa sells. That's
Yeah.
good stuff.
This truck's got custom bumpers front and rear. What's super custom about this bumper is that it's actually a counterweight. Look how thick it is. Mongo, why did you make them so thick? You don't like the tan color? I do like the tan color. And the truck has tan interior. But you see that dash pad? I cannot for the life of me find a good tan dash pad. And tan isn't going to match my seats. These are Sprinter buckets that I got that I'm putting in it, 4 of them. But by the time, I'm going to have to find covers for those anyway, and they'll probably end up being Carhartt tan. So I don't know. We're still up in the air about what color we're painting this thing. I was going to paint it flat dark earth or flat tan. That's back when I was building a bug out vehicle. And I thought that maybe tan and tan would be way too much tan. I don't know what we're going to do yet. If my paint's in good shape, I just might end up using it. KJ's over there rolling his eyes. I can hear him rolling from here. Did you guys see this conglomeration that we put in last night? We got just about everything on the wall control. Still missing a couple little things. I have no idea. KJ said we should probably use these for tearing vehicles apart, which probably isn't a bad idea.
You know this header pan was from a Rec 6-liter?
Yeah, we know what Rec 6-liter it came from. I'm not a fan of those things, but I guess I'm going to have to figure out something to do with them. But this is my wall control that I've been telling everybody about. So what we have on here is Craftsman wrenches from 5/16. I have the inch and 5/16. So what I'm looking for is an inch and an eighth, inch and a quarter, inch and 3/8, inch and 3/4, and the 2-inch. I like that 2-inch though. That's the old gray. I paid way too much for that wrench. You guys may ask why I have a 2-inch wrench, or you might not. You may not even give a shnikes. But the interesting part is why I have a 2-inch Mac angle wrench. Because the equipment that I work on and that KJ now works on has a lot of big hydraulic hoses on it.
You got the 2-inch on that thing, correct?
Yeah, well, there used to be on the Magnums, bro.
I didn't find the 2-inch on the...
Yeah, you used Corey's wrench is what you used. You didn't use a 2-inch wrench.
What? I have the 2-inch wrench.
Return lines, I think. Loftus is still here. Good deal, man. We have a Cornwell truck inbound. We bought some stuff off of Seth. Seth is a good friend of Kenny's. Seth has been in some videos. We have worked on Seth's truck here in the shop. Wheezy, which was a...
What the estimate bonus?
Was that what year was it? 96 too? 96. It was a 96 F2, or actually, yeah, it's always been a 250, right? 96 F250 that was converted to a 7.3, and then yeah, it had a 351 Windsor in it that was blowed up. We do not have luck with 351 Windsors, none at all. And we're hoping that I'm gonna knock on some wood there because we have a truck. Pam has a 351 in it. You guys are responsible for the red wall control. Red wouldn't have been my color, but I asked you guys on a live the other night what color we should get, and you said red, so I bought red. It's Adam Savage who said the quote, tools die in toolboxes, and I totally believe that, especially since I set up my first pegboard system, and this is really the way to go, guys. Now, granted, all my tools aren't hung up on the pegboard, but the tools that I'm going to use the most often are the impact wrenches. That's the 1/2 inch, the big 1/2 inch Milwaukee, 1/2 inch Sawzall. This is the non-high impact. I had got that one first. I haven't thrown it away or haven't given it to anybody. This is just a little impact driver drill. That's a Bauer drill because KJ has my drill on his side. Stapler. The little 90-degree cutoff tool. The whiz wheel, we call these. These are great for cleaning gaskets off. This is all M12 stuff from here down. 3/8 ratchet, 1/4 inch ratchet. I'm going to buy the Milwaukee, what do you call those things? Man, I can't think. Air file. Well, that's an air file there, or a belt grinder. I want to get the Milwaukee version of that. Then down here we have, I can spin around here. Some Milwaukee screwdrivers. The Snap-on, the world's greatest and absolute best, in my opinion, wire pliers for stripping and crimping in the automotive market. A set of flush cut icons, a set of icon, just regular old dikes, diagonal cutters. The Diresta ice pick. If you guys don't have an ice pick, I highly suggest getting one. Yes, granted, it's just nothing more than a regular pick, like an O-ring pick that you would buy off of the parts guys, but I like the Diresta one. It has a little flair, if you will. All the metrics are on this side. So all the metric wrenches, and as you can see, those are all Craftsman, with exception of these last two. Those are Wright. And then these are all metrics. Impact 3/8 on the bottom, chrome 3/8 in the middle, and chrome 1/4 inch on the top. And then this over here will eventually be impact 1/2 inch. Same thing over here, impact 3/8 on the bottom, chrome 3/8 in the middle, chrome 1/4 at the top, and then all the way over is a set of old, and I do mean old, Snap-on 12-point impacts, which are really great for getting into places with an impact socket that you can't get into anywhere else. 2 grinders. Why 2 grinders? That way I can set up 2 grinding wheels. I can set up a cutoff wheel or a flapper wheel and a regular wheel, and then not have to swap in between them whenever we're doing body work. That's why I like to have 2 grinders. I actually need to take one of those back. I got to figure out which one. It's gotten real weak on me. I usually buy all of my Milwaukee tools from the Rural King, and I buy the extended warranty on them and make sure that I get them replaced before that extended warranty is up. So yeah, that's the full wall control that we got set up now. Obviously I have the Cornwell roll around. It's got sockets in the top, pliers in the left top drawer, right drawer is screwdrivers, wrenches, and then air tools. The big box is just overruns mainly, so a bunch of the tools that you don't use every day that just end up living in there. And then under the bench is a Milwaukee pack-out set of drawers that again has just kind of weird stuff in it. Knives. This is all the extra keys from the trucks that we part out, the trucks that we throw away. Just a bunch of randomness. Cornwell 1/4 inch sockets. This is tiny little Cornwell. I got this for, I don't know what it was, Christmas or something. The Cornwell guy gave it to me. I think Seth is here. If you guys haven't figured out, I do like Cornwell tools. The Texan Torx bit set, KD Tools power steering set. Just like I said, a bunch of randomness. Over here is a bunch of supplies. This is a supply stack with all the stuff that we would normally use. KJ's got the 12-volt connectors out right now. And then I'm going to be building another stack, which will have all my toolkits in it. And I'm actually thinking about one more stack that will have all of our recovery gear and straps in that stack. That way we keep it all together and we don't lose it. I'm surprised he made it up there without, is that the new truck?
That's the new truck.
I'm surprised he made it up there without spinning.
I wonder if he has our new sign.
Our new sign?
It has not made a sign for you.
Yeah, this is wall control, guys, and they just make that metal pegboard. but they have all of the neat little clips and things. So this pegboard will take regular 1/4-inch pegs, which is what I have all the Milwaukee stuff hanging on the top, or it takes the wall control. Let's see if I can get this thing. Oh, it's air brakes.
Yeah.
Big truck driver, huh? So it uses all these here specialized little clips. Here's what that. So that'll go on, and this hangs on it. That's the screwdriver holder. Haven't figured out what this one's for yet. Hey, what's happening? My day is going well because I'm in the shop not watching the news. Having a good time. We're about to walk out and see what Seth is selling. Sounds like he brought Haley with him.
Right now.
Say hi to the people, Seth. Haley, say hi to the people. Did you bring me my tools? Cornwell guy? I'm surprised that thing made it up in the driveway as easily as it did. I didn't even hear you spin a tire.
This is Marcy the Socket Rocket 2.0.
Marcy the Socket Rocket 2.0. I like the name. You got a sticker on it somewhere that says Marcy the Socket Rocket?
It's gonna have my name on it after the new decal.
That's what we heard about the last one too for a long time.
It's actually gonna have. Well, it's not gonna have my actual name. It's gonna say Young Seth Gordon.
Seth Gordon. Who's Seth Gordon?
Jeff Gordon. You know what young Jeff Gordon looks like? Well,
Like-
look at me. That's what he looks like.
Oh no, your doppelganger. Sweet. Who wants to go on the Cornwell truck? I may not be able to get up there. Here, KJ. Kenny, take that.
Somebody wants this. That's his favorite song.
It smells good in here.
Take
Oh, this is a way step up from the last one, brother. Look at all the goodies.
What's Haley gonna sell today?
What do you want to buy today? You want a hammer?
There's the,
Oh, yeah.
was just out in today. It was just on it today. We're on it now. KJ. One or the other.
There's other sizes too. They're right here. It's kind of a mess. I got a real big mess right now.
Not even a mess, Seth. Where's Jay's toolbox?
Well, Jay's got called out.
Does this look familiar?
Are you supposed to? That's fine.
Grip edge. Well, I heard about these things. Garnett was telling me about.
Awesome.
These are the best
Awesome.
Yeah, I heard that they're
I just saved a dude's life today.
saved a dude's life.
Yep.
Or saved his job.
Saved his life.
So you have a
And his job.
you have a receptionist now? Sweet.
Yep.
Actually, I heard you're the top saleswoman.
She is.
I don't doubt it. Dude, I like this setup.
This is for pistons.
this is way nice. Oh yeah. Piston hammer for setting pistons.
Yeah, then piston ring compressors.
Connect
You don't
backs.
use it with that. You just,
Pop.
real
Ooh.
hard.
Ooh. KJ likes the Knipex.
Yeah, you can't not like the Knipex.
Yeah, look at overhead, man.
The old one had more, didn't it?
Yeah.
This is way laid out nicer though. There's your big wrenches, KJ.
Yeah, I need to buy one of those.
That's what I was showing you those big ones for.
Yeah. Seth, what do you like these?
What? Yeah.
What does that set off?
One.
What should we buy, everybody? Should we buy anything? We already bought some stuff,
This is the giant one, isn't it?
but we haven't bought it yet.
You bought it.
Seth brought it. We haven't given him any money for it yet.
I don't give Seth money. I just give him love.
These are new.
You actually have to have an air hammer though.
I got it.
Aren't them sexy?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I have that. I have one of those. You ever want to cut someone's finger off? That's how you do
These
it.
are new too.
What are those? Electrical connector pliers. Or what kind of electrical connectors?
Like
Oh, I see.
the wide.
For pushing them together and getting them to snap.
No, for disconnecting.
Oh.
For like the ones that have like the clips on each side.
Oh, yeah.
They made these. These are an updated version. These are new too.
USA made, deep and shallow. $600. Oh, those are like 02 set. Flare nut sockets. We don't work on anything that new. It requires metric. You got the that new Milwaukee light, that arm light. It's got the big magnet on it.
I sold it, and we had such a hard time selling that one.
Did you?
Sell you this now.
Yeah, I know. He tried to upsell me the other day.
Original list on those are $1,500 a piece.
I have a full set of Cornwells.
Actually, I think the metric is $1,300, and then the SAE is.
But KJ over time has lost most of them. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Why? I wasn't going to lose them myself? This is the box that KJ should have bought.
He should buy Jay's box. Is what he should do.
I don't
Arca.
have that kind of money, so.
What's that box cost?
This? It's a scratch and dent.
Oh, that's one of the scratch and dents?
Yeah, we're gonna try and sell it for $8.
I like the color.
Tool trucks are my weaknesses. They are my weakness as well.
List is $11.9. And the dent is.
Way back there where you'll not ever see it.
Yep. These are new. Magnetic dual
Oh,
trees,
yeah.
Milwaukee's.
They also work with pack out?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
the
got
back of it
pack
snaps in.
outs on them. All kinds of stuff.
This is the new 3 gates gun.
This is what I want right here.
Oh, that's that ultra stubby. Look at that thing.
Okay,
Ultra
I
stubby.
can't get it out.
Get what out?
Big,
This?
this part.
I'm surprised it's not one key.
Oh.
Of course, that would just have to add more room. What all did we get anyway?
I got stuff for work. A couple little things.
Sun X. You should go in there and get them tools of mine and give them to him.
Go get them.
I don't know where they're at. Blue and green.
You want this?
Nah. I do, but I don't want to pay you for it. What's up with the Milwaukee screwdrivers that say Cornwell on them?
These are Milwaukee.
I'll take you in there and show you the exact same screwdriver that says Milwaukee on it.
These
There's
are
the wire hammers. The good ones.
I hate them 90 degrees. You bring them to me at the shop all the time.
I just bought this thing.
I despise them. He's got lots of those up here.
I despise the guy I bought them off of.
How do you guys sell Snap-on a Cornwell truck?
Huh?
How do you guys sell Snap-on a Cornwell truck?
We don't
Those wire pliers, aren't those Snap-on pliers?
know. No.
This is your cue. Tell me all about it.
It's just rebranded.
Are they Cornwell?
So I think they have their patent on the handles. Snap-on.
Ah.
Their handles are more round. But it's the same. I'm almost positive.
These ones are a little thinner than the Snap-ons, but those are a lot easier to use.
Nice.
I ordered these for somebody and they quit. So if you want these.
I'm not a fan of double box floppies. So what are you guys into tonight? Just out riding around? Selling tools? Bringing us stuff? Where's the little ratchets
And
at?
if I had $600, I'd take it.
So you guys remember the other day on a live, super worth it. I got two. Remember on the live the other day, we gave one of these away. Seth, what am I paying for these?
$89.95.
$90. Somebody got a $90 ratchet off of Mongo's Garage for free. Actually, it was off of Garnett Tools.
You didn't pay shit.
I didn't pay nothing for it. That was from Garnett.
You didn't look in the used drawer.
Where is it?
Where is the
You
used
didn't tell
drawer?
me where it is.
The first and second drawer. That one just has a half-inch socket fit. Mac code.
I hate half-inch sockets. I haven't worked.
Sides open too.
They really don't want you to get into there.
I don't use those ones. I use all the other ones.
And this is mainly full of snap-on junk that nobody
What's
wants.
that $100 ratchets that he was trying to sell us?
Oh, yeah. Snappy.
Why do so many snap-on junk?
Garnett, are you with us?
'Cause it's
Are you
junk.
interested in any of this stuff?
Gear wrench. That's probably not a bad one.
Garnett sells that stuff
It's
on eBay.
3 foot-pounds off.
Oh, really?
You can get them recalibrated. Costs a lot of money, but you can get it calibrated.
I can get it recalibrated.
Garnett sells the that Snap-on stuff on eBay because it does have a following.
For what, like
And
$2 a
No,
tool?
he makes serious money on it.
This is cute.
That's insane.
I know. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. That's his side hustle.
Well, hey,
I'll
How
talk to
much?
him tomorrow.
all
See
the
if he's
3/8
interested.
guns are 75. That
Yeah.
it's. We
Is
gave
it
the
junk?
dude. We gave the dude 350 for it.
Oh, really?
Fairy Farms.
Yeah, this is a
Smoke
or not.
beef.
He's not local, but he's like he. It's his own farm. He produces all the meat, packages. Like he does everything himself. He does the sales, packaging. It's on his farm.
You're not running any deals on these anymore.
$100. We have so many of them.
And there's no red handles.
They go for like 188.
Yellow and blue
Angry.
and green. Oh yeah, there is a couple greens.
Huh?
Something's unhappy back there.
It's probably that. I don't
Just
know.
start
what it is.
kicking. It'll probably stop.
What's up?
There it went.
What is that? That's like not
Milwaukee is so much better.
than anything else.
I have 4 of those snappy 3/8 guns from years ago. Not impressed.
What, the snap-on?
Yeah,
things?
that's what
Yeah,
this
it's
guy
sick.
here is saying.
Yep.
I love the repo drawers.
None of that's repo.
No, it's all just trade-ins.
Yeah.
Super powerful gun. What do you want out of that 3/8 stubby?
The new Milwaukee.
Yeah,
262.
it's not terrible.
Very cool. Four.
Have you seen the batteries and chargers and things? Do I need batteries?
It's like
and chargers?
440 for the kit, I think. And it's
Just
two
like
two
two
batteries
batteries.
and charger.
Yeah.
And we were actually the first people to have them. Like Home Depot didn't have it yet. I think they got them now. But like, what they come up 2 months ago or something.
Yeah, you got that already.
All right, everybody. We're going to sign off here. We got to make a deal. Just buy some tools. Appreciate everybody being on the live. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Say bye to the people, everybody.
Yeah.
Say bye. See y'all later. The old Mongo Man's out.